recording as well. Hey guys, this is Aztec. I'm going to be casting doesn't matter WEX versus Why So Serious. I believe this is game 2 of, well, potentially 3 if... I didn't actually watch the first game, but I believe Deity's team lost. So it doesn't matter WEX won the first game, and therefore need to win. Why So Serious need to win this game if there's going to be game 3. But first ban Panda by Why So Serious. Obviously they've seen TOP on his Panda one too many times. It's a little bit bullshit. Very strong. And then a Death Prophet ban. Death Prophet is also a very strong hero this patch. So yeah, it's a pretty good ban. I am not particularly good at the
10 seconds to go.
The drafting side. I haven't drafted a lot
5
before,
seconds.
so what do I say? It's probably going to be a bit bullshit, but we'll have to see. Hopefully it won't be.
Reserve time.
So Viper ban out by Why So Serious. Very annoying hero to lane against, but
Dyer's pick.
yeah, and the Faceless Void. So it doesn't matter how WEX are getting rid of these big team fighting heroes in the Void and the Death Prophet, whilst Why So Serious is banning out what looks like mids, but I don't know if TOP plays much Viper. I've seen him play a lot of Panda, plays a lot of Razor, plays TA as well, a lot, quite well, although TA being quite squishy and reasonably easy to counter can be
5
dealt with
seconds.
theoretically. I mean, he's pretty good anyway, but...
Mirana.
And a Mirana first pick, a very flexible hero,
Radiant's pick.
mainly played as support now, can also be played as a core, but that's quite rare nowadays to see Mirana as a core. He doesn't really scale well enough into the game.
Radiant's
And someone on Doesn't Matter WEX has been watching pro play. Oko Magi first pick. Can't remember what team actually does this, but Oko Magi first pick has been quite popular recently. Not entirely sure why, but it seems to work. So we'll see where this goes. Okay, stream looks all good.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Razor.
And there we go, Razor pickup.
Dyer's
Most likely going to be played by TOP, but he can always be played in the solo safe or even in the off lane if the safe lane of Why So Serious is weak. So we'll have to see where they're actually going to play that.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time.
And Why So Serious is going to their reserve time for this, so obviously thinking quite hard about what they want to pick. Maybe they wanted to pick the Razor themselves. An AA pickup. A Mirana is a very strong combination. Both reasonably long-ranged heroes, so the Chilling Touch can do a lot of damage early on. Both require an setup stun for Cold Feet and arrow to
10
land,
seconds
unless
to go.
the Mirana player is practically Sing Sing. So we're
5
probably going to be looking
seconds.
to get another stun for that lane. Potentially maybe a Wraith King, something like that, so we'll see. And the Wraith King's banned out, so it's not going to be a Wraith King pick, so something else we'll have to go with that combo. Let's have a quick look at the hero pool. It's a bit scrub of me, but
10 seconds to go.
let's see, what can they potentially pick? They could pick a...
5 seconds.
Could do a Jakiro core, it's a little bit odd, but it has been known to work. They probably won't do that, something like that though. Do a Sven maybe? Sven's been out of the meta a long time though now, so there's potentially not going to work too well.
Radiant team.
And a Spectre ban out, scared about that late game carry potential as the Razor, after the Razor makes the space during the mid game and early game. It's thinking it doesn't matter. WEX is banning out a lot of these stunning heroes to go potentially in a tri lane, so it is a very strong combination though with Mirana AA plus 1 stunner, and I wouldn't want to face up against that myself. So it's fair enough that they're going to ban that out. It is leaving their mid lane opponent, the opposing mid lane, to be quite open to picks, as well as a Legion Commander. Pretty good pick. It's very strong. They often do it off lane, but like solo off lane, if it's particularly, it can be used. I don't know how they're going to lane this at the moment because there's only 3 heroes. Obviously, I would guess that it is a solo lane Legion Commander somewhere though. Potentially solo safe lane with an aggro lane, but we'll have to see.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Witch Doctor.
Radiance pick.
A Witch Doctor pickup. I quite like that. I mean, the Death Ward will be very good when the Legion Commander duels to counter it, because the Legion can't actually stop him. And there's a Lich pickup, so this leads me to think they're probably going to do a dual offlane maybe with the Lich. Lich Legion Commander, Lich keeps the wave back, Legion Commander can use Q to spam potentially. I'm not sure, I haven't actually seen much pro games with Legion in.
5 seconds. Reserve time.
Centaur War Runner.
And the Centaur is picked up by Why So Serious. And it's still pretty popular in the off lane, so that'll be their off lane, which means that the Witch Doctor Mirana AA is most likely going to be their safe lane, dry lane. They can switch it up and do a Centaur safe lane if they want, but
10 seconds.
I think it'll all depend on where WEX is going to lane theirs, which will obviously be their last hero they're going to ban out, which will most likely be a mid hero. Oh, actually, Weaver. Looking at that team, there is Ogre Magi and Legion as the 2 main ways to lock down a Weaver. I mean, one stun and one kind of pseudo stun is probably not really enough, and a Weaver can run all over you if he's any good. So I quite like that ban actually. Maybe that would mean that if they did pick up a Weaver, that would mean that the Mirana, the Mirana would end up going middle. But AA also synergizes very well with the Weaver. The Germinate attack does proc Chilling Touch twice, so it's a large burst. Zeus! Interesting. So this is going... The 3 cores for WEX would be Razor, Legion, and Zeus then, I think. Which means it's going to be a mid-Zeus, Razor... I'm not sure. I would guess doing potentially a tri-lane of Razor, Ogre, Lich, quite tanky, I guess, leaving the Legion solo safe and Zeus middle, but I'm not actually sure, unfortunately.
5 seconds.
Just check this it is indeed recording, so that's fine. I would hope to miss the entire game because that. And why is Serious looking to get one more pickup? I still reckon it's going to be a mid. TOP selecting the heroes for WEX doesn't agree with me necessarily, but we'll see. He's only got 15 seconds actually. They've used up all their reserve time. Obviously thinking hard about this last pickup. Or pickups and their picks in general.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. 2, 1. Invoker. Interesting. Quite greedy mid, to be honest, and I have played a couple of games of Doesn't Matter How to WEX by being in this Season 5 Reddit League, and their supports are pretty good at roaming around, but usually it's through the lanes other than middle though, because TOP does well enough on his own, and he is doing that Razor. And Moomin, who is that typical carry player, is playing the Zeus, so it looks like it will. So TOP is definitely I reckon is going mid on the Razor, and Moomin is the farmer, so maybe Zeus, Ogre Magi, Lich lane with Zeus the farmer? I'm not sure, to be honest. I was just waiting for the last person of why so serious to pick up
10 seconds
the
to go.
AA. He has to pick it, no matter what he wants to play. He has to play that
5
hero.
seconds.
So on Team WEX, we have Moomin on the Zeus. We have TOP on the Razor. We have Sync on the Ogre Magi. Satania is playing the Legion. Remake skill. I skilled wrong. Such BM. He hasn't even skilled yet. And we have RVSZ on the Lich. And then we have Dieter on the Invoker going Blazed Attack and Tango. This leads me to think he's probably going to do a Quas WEX build. Because usually if you go Exhort you get Treads, so, and Phased when you go in Quas WEX, so we'll see about that. Raw is playing the AA. KYM is playing the Centaur. Vinci is playing the Marana, and Dirac, the Ludgelord, is the Witch Doctor. Yeah, Moomin is their carry player, so it probably will be. He's probably not going to get the absurd amount of last hits he got from playing the anti-mage, but I think he's still going to farm quite well. Right, it looks like they're ready, so we're going to play this game. Maybe. Can't tell if you're serious. Why are you so serious? Level 1 Roshan. Yeah. So Zeus is going towards that bot lane. He's got 2 clarities, healing Salve Tango, so standard laning items really. Legion has that ward, so he's probably going to go up on his own. I'm not entirely sure why they would have a Zeus supported. Yeah, they can do that Lich Legion Commander off lane. I thought initially about, but and Razor's has gone boots first. 1 shared Tango. It's a bold choice. Let's see if it pays off. Whilst Why So Serious are protecting their jungle against the Legion. They're going to be spotted out though, and the Legion's just going to walk on back a little bit. They could have maybe hidden in the camps, but Arrow of Destiny. It does hit, but he's under the tower, so it's unlikely that they're going to follow up. A couple of free hits maybe. One free hit.
Seconds.
Played. Meanwhile, Centaur does manage to sneak into the Radiant jungle easily enough and ward up, unless they actually... Have they actually got sentries? I don't think they have. Lich has sentries, so unless the Ogre runs up and gets them from him, or the Lich comes down after denying a single creep, that's not going to be dewarded really. Haste Rune for the Marana most likely, Bounty unchecked. Oh, AA gets it in the end. Ward place, both wards are now down for the Dire, one protecting mid lane, one to simply block up the off lane, prevent them from pulling back. And instantly, TOP draining damage off this Invoker. 21 damage stolen. Invoker down to 20 odd damage. Sad life. He's not going to have fun in this lane, I don't think. TP actually got 2 tangos in the end, so... Yep, pinging out the blocked camp, they now see it. Both off lanes not being zoned up. Having said that, no, they're not being zoned out top lane either. But both off lanes are getting a reasonable amount. We'll have to later on. We'll see this Lich Legion come into play when they are ahead in XP and they can't kill, and the Dire can't actually kill them because of press the attack. We said that arrow. It was a long arrow. Will he go down? Ooh. Oh, it just survived. Now Vinci's in trouble, I think. Maybe? Just harassed away. Lich is slightly quicker, and he's dead. Yep.
Blood.
Vinci, going too far.
I number you.
The pings, the pings. Witch Doctor, why you no feed as well? So, that's an easy first blood for the Lich, 400 gold, 29 lost for the Mirana. Yep, Lich going to be at the top of the net worth board for the first time, and then probably the last for the rest of the game. But yeah, Invoker is not having a good time. He has 1 CS against the Razors 7 and 2, and he's getting bounty runes. He's probably got more gold from bounty runes than he has from CS this game.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
In terms of the other lanes, Moomin is actually ahead with the last hits, but he is on his last clarity now. So no more arc lightning spam to get easy last hits. He's going to have to rely on that rather shitty attack damage and animation from Zeus. It looks like the farmer top is the Mirana, but she is equaling the Legion commander in. Oh, she's down. Yeah, she's down. Will Vinci fall as well? No, good leap out. So that was a kill on the Legion, and Vinci doesn't actually have a salve, and there isn't one in that lane, so he's just gonna have to tango back up. But then bot lane, the Centaur's now out of regen, but he does have tranquil boots if he wants to buy them, and Zeus is now out of mana. He's got nothing left. That was his last spell for a couple of seconds, and Invoker still is really struggling. 3 CS mid. Not having a good time. Yeah, he is going that WEX build. Not necessarily. I'm sure. Let's see. Mana burn is pretty good, I guess. Oh, the ganking. He's fine though. They don't have any secure stuns. He might not even get his mana burned. Yeah, he's out safe. And Dirta is tanking a lot of creep damage for that. Now TOP can just literally come in and bully him out of lane, because 230 damage on that if he hits it. Instead he's going for the top regen rune. Wow, that's an unlucky rune spawn, I think. It wasn't particularly low, but it's never nice to have someone grab a regen rune right after you try and gank him. He is going a 2-2-1 build for Razor. I've heard it said that there is no actual true defining way to play Razor in terms of skill build. It's very much dependent on the matchup. I think this one's fine for this one. Invoker is quite reasonably heavily dependent on auto attacks to get him CS, but well, he is dependent on auto attacks to get CS. But Plasma Field is strong enough that it would be worth to level it in combination. It's not as if it's an OD or something. Oh, arrow missing, Legion Commander purging off Cold Feet. Escapes easily. 1 inch, sacrifice. Yep. Legion isn't going home. They have no XP, no squad in that lane. Healing in that lane, he's just going to use press the attack to try and get back up.
Over my dead body.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
They actually managed to deward that. The observer ward bot, and now I think is going to pull, gets most of the creep wave. He's going to have to pull through if he wants to not double stack the wave, but I'm sure he's capable of that. So if you're looking at the CS chart, WEX is leading quite heavily. I mean, the top farmer on Why So Serious is their offlane centaur. The static link not giving any damage. He's not particularly worried, I don't think. Tanks a couple of tower hits, but the Invoker tanks 200 odd damage of 200 damage of plasma field, and he doesn't have a bottle, so he's going for this double damage rune bot, but he's not going to get any regen from it. So it's really just something to do when he can't get close to the creep wave because of XP. And he's going to try and gank bot, but the pings come out, they see him. AA is also coming bot actually, but Moomin, with a bottle actually now as well, is just going to sit on the tower with Sync. And another ping go out from the Zeus saying he's coming back. Full phase boots on the Invoker and the Razor now. But Razor did start without the Glove of Haste, Blade of Attack, so he has farmed quite significantly better than the Invoker. He was still stuck on 9 CS. Actually, only one better than Mirana. This Mirana is really struggling a lot more top than I really think she should. And I missed the kill. I missed this fight, but I'm a massive Scrublord. But yeah, that was a 1-for-1 trade. Moomin died for the offlane Centaur. So it was a reasonably good trade in the end. And Invoker not going back to base. He's just going to try and sit in XP range and get some, well, XP, I guess. But I'm really not sure about this. I think he should... Oh. Support is coming in, so maybe he thinks he can get a kill, but... Max Plasma Field, like, there's no way they can stop him getting Plasma Field off, and Invoker's gonna... 2 points in Voodoo Restoration, he's just gonna heal back up that way, and that is very strong. Yeah, Mirana just getting bullied out of lane by this Legion Commander. He's level 6 now, so I imagine at some point she'll go gank for a kill with the Razor. Unlucky TOP. Wand, you can do it? Oh, he's fine. Gets an illusion rune. Wands as well. And now they're all of Why So Serious is low, so they're just gonna have to back up. Bam. Easy kill for Moomin.
Retribution.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Pinging top rune, I guess, and then pinging the illusion, saying that that's what it was.
Dire's middle tower is
Centaur is farming quite well. He's about
Dire's
1600 gold off a Blink Dagger, but it was almost a triple.
Dire's
But
middle tower
all
is under
slightly
siege.
too high. Quite lucky in the end for that.
Dire's middle tower has been
AA is still
destroyed.
level 4 still. It's going to be a while since they have that ulti online, and without that I don't think they can get a kill even if Centaur has a
Radiant's bottom
Blink
tower
Dagger.
is being
They'll probably get to
attacked.
about the same time
You're
in the
really
end,
losing now. Or winning.
depending on how well the Centaur farms in the next couple of minutes. And AA is actually not getting much XP at the moment, well, any XP at the moment, but so they're not priority site. Centaur ulti. TOP dead. 4 people for that kill, but they do get him down. The top CS and top net worth here in the game is, and the kill goes to the Invoker for some sorely needed gold. Fight recap. 700 gold for that kill. Wow. 1000 XP. TOP was being quite bold to sit there on 400 HP, and he's going at drums first rather than anything like a mech or something like that. So I guess with the extra cost of mana now in mech, it's not really worthwhile. You just can't use your abilities as well as using the mech. So something like a drums, which gives him a whole bunch of stop whiff bot. Drums, which gives him a whole lot of mana, can be quite useful. Centaur, 300 gold off Blink now, and AA is still level 4, so he's not going to get that ulti up anytime soon, especially since he's being shit scared, as a technical term. of actually going near the creep wave, and for good reason. Actually, there's obvious said just checking out what's going on behind the tower. We have with Ogre Magi with him. And I am having a little bit of issue with my map cursor, cursor not sticking to the screen. Let's see. So a quick look of it. I can't see it. I'll check the option after the game. Mirana ulti. They might have seen it. Oh, 2 good kills. Centaur coming in now. Hoof stomp. Yep. Goodbye, Satania. Double kill for Mirana. That's some sorely needed gold she needs. She got right there. 1100 gold.
Maybe they're not actually damaging it.
And the.
No, they are.
Yep. Let's have a look at the fight recap. 1400 gold favor in Why So Serious. 600 gold lost. Another 2k gold. Centaur whiffs his stun. Invoker doesn't whiff his tornado. Double edge. Oh, Ogre missing it, cancelling his TP, otherwise he's going to get arrowed.
I hope Dire's middle tower is under
I'm not sure they can get this tower. The Lich is coming in now. And there's...
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
That was a little bit bullshit bounce for the Lich. If I was playing that Lich, I'd be annoyed at Volvo for that. But that's the first 10 damage on the Legion Commander, killing the AM. Drums on the Razor, sapping the XP, the damage from the Invoker. 50 move speed on him, Invoker dies. Kill securing on the Zeus, Moomin needs that farm, evidently.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
112 damage on the Razor now. So this tower, if he actually hits it a couple times, is quite dead.
Dire's
And
top
with
tower
no
is
one
being
on the
attacked.
map for Why So Serious even looking to respond, I think this tower is down. So look, AA is walking there. Mirana is healing up, and imagine you get a TP score to potentially TP in. Witch Doctor, Arcane Boots, maybe TPing in as well. Centaur says, fuck it, I'm going to go bot lane, try and kill the Zeus on my own. AA ult in. Invoker TPing in. But, yep. So they get another magic kill in the end. That's pretty good. It was a 4-man response top, so 400 gold used and 400 gold gained. So I guess it came out fine for them, getting a kill as well.
Illusion.
And Centaur is just farming bot, so getting some space to get his Piper. They have a Zeus, but Piper's always good. Razor's getting 2k gold. Maybe looking towards his next item soon. Not sure what it will be. There's so many items you can get on Razor. Probably going to be an Aghanims. His Aghanims ulti is very, very strong. But we'll have to see. Witch Doctor bounces, ultis. Good kill on the Legion Commander. Lich walks away scot-free. Well, not quite scot-free. Takes 300 damage. Draws the creep wave back. Centaur still farming bot. Still hasn't got a TP scroll on him. Invoker is invisible. He had to Ghost Walk with 98 damage stolen. And the top 3 is still of the last. Oh, arrow whiffs on the Lich. It is very hard to hit arrows that are not set up in the smoke up. And the only real setup they have for it is Invoker Tornado, which is, if he can land that, he's well practiced with Invoker. So, with Mirana, I would hope he is well practiced with Mirana, but it's still quite a tricky thing to land. Zeus is going full staff. Likely Ogre Magi poor as shit. Blink on the Legion Commander as well, actually, no? TOP in a spot of bother. Oh.
I've lost
Yep.
regeneration.
Good kill for the Centaur, good blink up. Obvious said just bullying Da Vinci out of lane. 260 damage, ult does 280 initial damage. This is a very bold play for Avia said. Yeah, good TP up.
Invisibility.
Invis on the Invoker now, but no one top for him to kill, so just wasting his time, really top. Maybe he's hoping someone will come and defend the tower, but yep. It looks like the Lich is just going to come back and defend that. Getting an Ags as well on him. Leaving the Ogre to pick up all the wards and stuff. It's alright. He doesn't actually have mana boots though, and well, they have a mana boots on the team with the Zeus, so it's not the worst, I guess. But Ogre still benefits quite a lot from having mana boots himself. With having gives him another 50% of his mana pool essentially at this level, which is an extra stun. Yeah, an extra 2 stuns or something. Yeah, plus 250 mana, 50% bonus. The Witch Doctor has a TP to potentially go top, so does Centaur. They're looking to creep skip, potentially. Lich, are you just gonna...
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Lich ulti going in. Only one bounce on the Marauder. Theatre,
Dire's
Ghost
top
Walking.
tower is under siege.
Avia said dead.
My flesh.
Titania and TOP stuck behind the tower. TOP gets out fine, so does Titania.
Be kind.
5 seconds on... Ooh! Good turnaround. Vinci getting that kill in the end with the arrow, I believe. And Legion is now out of mana, so I think they're going to have to potentially go back.
So there's
Zeus
that.
has also no mana. So in the end, let's have if you have a quick look at that. It was a slight gold advantage for Wise Sirius. They struggled in the laning stage, but they're bringing it back slowly but surely. I think they're taking the fights well, which is what is important at this point. It's an interesting build coming out from the Legion, actually. I know I'm jumping points quite a lot, but I say it how I see it, really. For getting that the last point in overwhelming odds and going lots of points in moment of courage. I guess courage is very good for when you're dueling, however, it's pretty shite when you're laning, so you want to get overwhelming odds and press the attack for that. I don't know. I would usually have put that final point into overwhelming odds personally, but then again, there's a reason I'm not playing in this round.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
So they get an eye on the tower. Obviously, just waiting for the creeps to get it. Missing the hoof stomp again. But, 2 kills for the Witch Doctor. Indra's going down. No mana on the Ogre Magi.
Murder spree.
3 kills. Why so serious at pulling this back? They're doing well. So, obvious TOP, sorry, is taking their mid tower, so they're gonna have to get back and defend that. Put that purge on the Invoker. TP seeing the AAA blast coming towards him. It's gonna miss though, unless it's going for bot lane. Nope, it's gonna miss completely. And TOP gets away. The tower did take a good amount of damage though, it's now sitting on 255 HP, just out of deny range. Rana farming bot. Their bot tower is actually also very low, as is their top tower. So when WEX do win a fight, they're gonna lose a tower of some kind.
Out of my way!
So Blink misses again. Oh well. Good blink out by the Legion though, so. Now there's 3 people bot. 4 staff for the Invoker, Phase, Drums, 4 staff with a Sage's Mask, potentially for a Yule Scepter. To dodge the Zeus ult, if he can guess where it's coming. I mean, it's reasonably. It's not the hardest thing in the world to guess, but. Can also use the Razor. Though the unstable current is 2 seconds, which means you're basically getting nowhere. Legion Commander dying again. Looking at the KDA, Legion Commander sitting 0-5. Holy shit! He's not been credit to team this game. It looks like.
But just continue doing whatever it was you were doing.
With actually, Dieter and Centaur sitting on 5-2. So they're doing quite well this game, despite the rough starts Invoker had in the laning stage. They have lost the tier 2 though, and the Witch Doctor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under siege. Radiant structures have been fortified.
That's a lot of TPs coming to defend the bot lane. I assume they're just now going to push this, considering there's now 4 of them, with Ogre Magi defending the top rune. Because reasons. Full Aghanims for the Razor now. Zeus is now working on his Aghanims, another Aghanims. So this is going to be Team Aghanims by WEX. Yeah. I mean, Ogre Magic could potentially get one. He's going to get a full staff first though, because positioning is far more important. Moomin, walk into the arrow, such scrub, pings go out, and then he gets Ice Blasted just as Legion heals him. Legion ult,
Dire's top tower is under
Ogre Magi
attack.
falls to the...
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Another kill for the Centaur.
Your death will serve.
Both quite low on WEX, but WEX is serious, being reasonably low on mana. Is that someone TPing out? Doesn't look like it. That was odd. This tower is now
Radiant's bottom tower
down.
is under siege.
A Zeus TPing out. Yes, thank you.
Radiant's bottom tower has
So,
fallen.
taking the tier 1 tower, I believe this tower is also deniable. Yeah, it is. I'm sure they'll get around to that at some point. And Vinci goes top. He's got a Blade of Alacrity, maybe for a Diffuser Blade. Can you purge Razor's ulti? I'm not sure. Maybe
Dire's
just for a
bottom
Manta
tower
style.
has been denied.
Okay, you can't. Oh well. I think it's probably going to be a Manta style then. It gives him a reasonable amount of damage, and he's an Agi hero, so it's reasonably okay. Invis picked up on the Zeus now. Invoker is now going for his Orchid. Yep. Of course. Always go. You most often go Orchid on WEX Invoker. You run around invisible in the jungle. Cold Snap an Orchid, and very hard to deal with. Although he's getting it quite late. So look at the enemy team. There's not actually very many people who you can kill with it. So. Looks like they're warding at Parosh. TP is being very aggressive again. Been aggressive all games, just how he likes to play, I guess. They're looking for another kill. They're quite behind on the kills. These fights have not been going their way. I don't want to have a look at the gold graph because I don't know if gold is how representative gold can be of actual winning or losing. I feel you can be heading gold, but if you lack the initiative, you're going to be losing the game anyway. Alright, now if you look at net worth, Razor is actually by at the top, however he is the only one there. The safe lane Zeus is on 8500 XP gold, sorry. But with the Centaur and the Evoker between the two of them, Oh dear, Centaur. Jumps in, gets dusted. Minor ulti is on cooldown though, however. Which Doctor ulti?
The underskills.
5 seconds till invoke. 1 second on arrow. Arrow of Destiny?
Invisibility.
Gets hit by creep.
Dire's bottom
2 for 1 in
tower
the
is
end.
under siege.
In the favour of West Osiris. As long as they extract, fine. Yeah. Again, the Zeus ulti almost killing the AA, but not quite. Point booster doing its work, I guess. Invoker almost has his Orchid now. He just needs the recipe, I believe. Yeah. Matrix. Dodging that shit, I guess. He's getting BKB probably with the Ogre Club. Could be Halberd, but probably going to be BKB to be honest. Yep, 450 gold for now. The Invoker, he has the recipe, just chose not to get the robe. This Legion, really struggling. 0-6, 1 assist. He did get the kill for that. He did get the dual victory for that assist. So he is 10 gold up, 100% success rate, but yeah. He's not been a huge factor, to say the very least, in this game. I believe that was Razor pinging out the ward. Why have you got 2 wards on the rune spot? 522, 350? No. The Radiant actually have a lot of wards up at the moment. 2 on the pit, 2 on the top rune. Whereas the Dire don't have. They have 1. 1 guarding the one guarding the pit, and that is it. Razor just farming up the jungle, trying to hunt for another kill. Yep, it was actually a Diffusal Blade pickup for the Murano in the end. Reasonably good. Zeus. The mana burn is what? 25 mana. It's not a huge amount per hit, especially since she's ranged. So even if she got a mana style, her illusions wouldn't mana burn. But I guess it's pretty good of let's see. It's pretty good for purging. Let me have a look. I have no idea what it's pretty good at purging. But not much this game. I mean, you can probably slow down the Zeus, but you can force stuff out of that. You can trade a purge with the Razor. That's not ideal at all. Purge the Lich. Lich has not got a force staff, so to stop him running away. I guess you can also purge off press the attack, I believe. I reckon that one gets purged. I'm not the great at knowing what purges and what doesn't, so. Having said that the Dire didn't have much good ward spots, they now just picked up 3 different wards. So there's a lot of focus along this area. Oh, that was a very thick line. Oh, especially center ulti in, EMP goes off. Six is dead. Zeus he's fine. He got the clutch invis rune, so.
Middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Q1 fallen. Oh. Yep. Traded purges with the Razor, not a good idea. And Invoker gets purged on a max range Sun Cold Snap, so. And he just escapes. Good trade, all in all, I think, for Why So Serious. They had a little bit of damage on the tower, but I think it's fine. Definitely trying to get up this scepter, about 1200 gold off that. Give a quick look at all the items. Lich almost got his, 1000. He just needs the last staff. He's 50 gold off that, so he's basically got that. Vinci is now going to go for something with a Blade of Alacrity, probably going to be Manta style. Centaur's going Halberd, most likely. Probably for the Legion when he duels, I guess. I mean, you can use it on the Razor, but then he purges himself, which is never fun. AA is working on the Ags, as we said. and so is Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is a little bit further ahead. He needs 800 gold, and the AA needs about 300. But other than that, I mean, Legion's got an armlet now. Still is not a huge part of the game. 061.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
This top is... It's not going to go down, but TOP just chipping away at it. Eventually it will fall with that ulti from Razor.
Allies disappear.
Runner invis.
It's 6 feet.
BKB is almost out. And Centaur is anyway. Slows him down with the thing. Arrow misses though because of that. Runner purged herself. TP out by the center. Oh. Centaur, Razor even. Does get killed in the end by a double edge. He did get halberd actually in the end.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Dominate.
0-7
You had
on this
what was
Legion. Very struggling quite a lot. Purging the Ogre Magi. Cast goes out.
Dire's bottom tower is under
And ulti by Witch Doctor.
Family.
It's only an 80-second cooldown, so it's not the worst, I guess. Movement being gone on by the center. Movement sitting on 2.5k gold with a full Aghanim Scepter done. So potentially looking at his next item soon. Maybe a refresher, maybe something else. Maybe a Blink Dagger potentially. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'd quite like some more regen on him, so maybe he's going to try and get a Hex. Stop the Invoker. He was now also finished his Orchid with 1800 gold to spare. And it is in fact a Yasha for Mirana. It could be a Sanjin Yasha. I've seen some Mirana players do that. It could be a Manta style, which is I would personally prefer a Manta style. It's only actually 5 strength less than a Sanjin Yasha, and it gives you so much more utility. Plus 10 extra damage. So you don't actually have this slow with it though, unfortunately. But is that? You do have a she has a diffusal blade, so I think it's alright anyway. You didn't press the attack, tried to, I guess, jump to the Invoker, but it didn't work. I just can't catch a break this game, really. And now he's going for a BKB. TOP is going... He's got a plate mail, so it's most likely going to be an AC. The minus armor applying to the tower with the physical damage of the Razor ulti is quite a lot of damage. Oh, good deny from the center. And TOP is out to save, but they did get the deny of the tower, and that is a... Let's have a look at what BKB. That was a 9-second BKB charge, which is always good to get those low, especially now that they can't actually be replaced. Witch Doctor's got his Aghanims now. That gives it bounces 4 times and more ward damage. Yeah, 30 more ward damage per hit, and 3.5k gold on the Zeus. He's probably looking to save for buyback, which is about 1500 gold now. So, he's only got unreliable gold, so he needs to save up to make sure. Yeah. Excuse me. So he has enough afterwards, after he dies. But no, buys a Perseverance. So that's probably going to be for a refresher. It could be for Lincoln Sphere, but the only thing it blocks is Cold Feet, Double Edge, and Cold Snap. They're all good spells to block, but bot lane, obvious that dies.
That's cold. An artful death.
I'm actually getting a dual win over the Legion Commander. I'm sure hopefully I saw the death, just not noticed the Legion losing the duel. not much is happening at the moment. They just seem to be farming up. I think Why So Serious just wants a couple more items, I guess. I mean, how close is AA to Ags? He actually has it now. So, AA Ags, Witch Doctor Ags. Invoker's almost got BKB, so I'm assuming that's what they're waiting for before they're going to move out. I'm going to click the gold graph the first time in the game. And yeah, WEX had this huge advantage, which is basically the laning stage going tits up for Why So Serious. And then they slowly lost all the fights. And now it's back in Why So Serious's favour. So maybe we'll see them start to push their advantage that they have. It's a small advantage, so maybe they're feeling a little bit nervous and Mirana ulti. They didn't actually see it, I don't think, but they know no one's on the map. Something is up. RVS said I think they spot him, so. RVS said dead. TOP is BKBing and running, but yeah, he's TPing out. Yep, and he's out. So RVS said dies, but Razor actually manages to live, and another 1,000 gold to change for Why So Serious. Eventually, they're going to have to start fighting on even terms in terms of XP. I don't know how they're getting so much XP for all these kills, but they are. And they're just going to do rush off that.
Just what are you hiding, Rashad?
They Radiant saw that, however, and so I don't think they're going to let them take it. Even 4v5. Vinci jumps in. Legion duels the Centaur. Not the best idea he's ever had. Centaur does have 2.8k HP. So 2 down for WEX. She tried to TP out. However, Zeus stopped that, put a stop to that. Obviously trying to kill someone, not actually managing. Excuse me, quite tired. And escapes free. Blind arrow to see if they're gonna start doing rush, but they're not. And all in all, another 2k gold change. Zeus ulti killing Mirana. Probably could have done it a little bit earlier, I guess. It might have been on cooldown. I wasn't really paying attention to that. But, Obvious said, what are you doing? What are you doing? Invoker missing tornado again. He's got 4 points in it, so it is 3,200. It's the longest spell in the game. It probably is slightly beaten by Sniper's ulti level 3. But it's still pretty fucking long range.
Haste.
Hey, he's got a smoke on him, so potentially see some action like that. But for the moment, they're just gonna chill. Mirana is dead, so they're just gonna wait for that to come, for her to come back online. She now has a meta style as well. Heart recipe in the wings for Sentai. Just needs his 1k gold for his full heart. Whereas actually went Shivas instead of a AC. It does give a lot of what's it called? Mana, but I don't know. I guess I personally probably would have preferred a AC. I don't know. I'm sure Shivas is fine as well. AA ulti bottom. Gonna hit Yoga. Long range tornado, just missing again. Purge on the Ogre. Ogre dies. Uses the dust as well.
Have learned nothing.
Alms for the dead.
TOP being aggressive in mid lane again. TP going into the jungle again with Lich to back him up. Going to be spotted out by the Invoker, who's just going to run away. Like, I feel like TP is trying to make these big plays in the jungle, but it's not. But they're not in the lead anymore, so it's just not going to work. Lifted, EMP'd. Invoker goes down. That was a reasonable play. I mean, they can't see the AA anymore, so it's just going to be the Invoker kill for a BKB charge, Zeus ulti, and Razor ulti. But I think that's alright.
Dire's bottom tower
The
is under attack.
WEX do need this kind of gold. They're falling quite far behind.
Doing otherwise.
They need some way to get this back into the game, and it's not coming from this Legion Commander. Unfortunately, this Legion Commander is done. Actually, there's no real way for it to get back into a useful state in this game. Really,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
take this tier 2 top,
Dire's
and that means that.
structures have been fortified.
Sorry, I've got quite a bit of a cold, so if I'm stopping mid sentences because I'm coughing furiously. It doesn't mean that all the outer towers for Wise of Sirius are now down. So if WEX want to try and take any more towers, they're going to have to be pushing high ground, which is significantly harder, not more harder. Whatever, I don't care. Whereas Wise of Sirius does have tier 2 still to take, so. Moomin has actually overtaken the Centaur and Invoker now in terms of CS. He's got his full refresher orb now. A ulti. Who actually hit? That was good. 2 kills. What, so Sirius could potentially push now if they wanted to. No, they're trying to back up. Not entirely sure why. The Centaur is now going to go for his heart, I believe. Yeah. Vinci still hasn't got his oh yes, he does have him, sorry. He does have his Mantis style, he's got another ulti orb. That confused me for a second. So, full heart pickup for the Centaur. He's now overtaken Moomin again, because he died. And so it's just gone back to farming. They don't want to. They don't feel like in any real rush to finish this game. I mean, the WEX carries a Razor and technically Legion, but Legion is not doing much carrying this game. Yeah. Oh, another dual win. Good job. 18 gold. What's it called? 18 more damage and 2k. 100 gold, 1200 gold. Every little helps. Arthur said, going down by the looks of it. If he can. Yep. 2.5k gold now on the Legion Commander, potentially going for maybe Deso, maybe an AC of his own. Yeah, so like could go something like a Satanic if he really wanted to, but he needs more damage at this point in time. So, oh, we saw that. We saw that. Such scrubs.
Gold is a great.
We see who placed theirs first. It looks like they were placed at the same time. So we're gonna say that Lodgelord is the scrub, seeing as Roar has 23,000 wards placed. He clearly knows how to place wards.
Shadows take us.
Sync's dead again. Refresher orb now done on the Razor. So towers are going to melt. He just needs to get in position to melt them. Which, at the moment, they're not going to be in. He's going in. Refresher ulti. Yeah, he's dead really, really fast. But then they just leave. I mean, Vinci's a bit screwed, but...
Dominating.
Yep.
Double kill.
Legion gets some more damage, now up to 46. He's doing quite well. Triple kill now for the Razor. And what looked to be going so well for Why So Serious is suddenly gone a little bit tits up.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
4k gold change. The Razor, 6k damage.
Dire's top tower
Buyback
is
off the
under
Invoker. Centaur's still around. A does not buy back, neither does Mirana, neither does Witch Doctor. So I think this tier 3 is down
Dire's
anyway.
middle tower is under siege.
We'll have to see. Unless if they can kill TOP now. They got him?
Dire's top tower is being
No,
attacked.
they don't get him.
Dominating.
Lich dies. So does the Legion actually in the end, which is unfortunate. But they keep the tier 3 up, which is the important thing. And Invoker doesn't die a second time. So he won't have buyback now for 6 minutes, but he's unstable currents. I'm not really sure why Invoker even bothers anymore, to be quite honest. That's an awful lot of points in Quas. I guess value cold map. Yeah, because Tornado now Invoker's dead for a shit ton of time. It was a good pick off by Moomin. Didn't use his refresh in the end, so. And he's got an ulti, most likely going for a Hex, which will be very good against the Invoker. Well, it's good against everyone, but either stopping the Witch Doctor's thing can be stopped by his lightning bolt at the moment. Witch Doctor is getting a BKB, which will prove troublesome later on, but right now it can just be stopped by a simple W. I assume it's for locking down the Rana or the Invoker.
Arms for the dead.
TOP being pushing in again. And Invoker's dead for 50 seconds still, and he does have ulti up. There we go. BKB done, Centaur ulti done, tier 3 tower done.
Dire's middle tower has been destroyed.
Witch Doctor ulti doing the work, Arvius said dead, Ogre Magi dead,
It was a mercy.
purged. Legion duel. Killing the AA. Round 2 with the Razor. I guess that works. Now they hit the buildings. Having said Legion is too far past the point of return to be useful in this game, he has now started being useful. So I guess that says something about.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Well, I know.
Dire's middle barracks is being attacked. Dire has fortified its structures.
Ranger Axe goes down. Melee Barracks is still up technically, and Moomin's in a bit of trouble unless TOP comes and helps him. Hey, is disconnected. Maybe we pause? Too exciting to notice. Duel on the Invoker, that's a bold choice. See if it pays off. Ooh. That was lucky. Now they pause. Now they pause. Wow. I guess the Witch Doctor really wants the AL to come in and help him out. Dun dun dun. And so now he comes back. Let's see how well this goes. BKB has just been used by Razor. Ogre. Oh. So, Razor actually died in the end. Oh, good shot by the A8. AC coming out on the center. He just needs 1,000 gold. Plus, he's probably going to want to save for buyback, so like 3k gold. I guess he's a while from it now. Yeah, if he wants buyback, he's a while from it because he doesn't have enough reliable. Boca just bought out something. Well, he just bought back, so that's probably where a lot of his gold has gone. Vinci sitting with that ultimate orb in his inventory, probably going to be Skadi. I mean, it could be Lincoln Sphere, but like unless he's buying a Lincoln Sphere to stick it on the Invokers so he doesn't get dueled, I don't know if he's going to get his money's worth out of it. He could do that though. It limits his DPS by quite a lot, so probably not the best idea. Maybe on the Centaur or something. Okay, they're taking Rush, and it doesn't look like the Radiant are responding at all. I mean, there's 2 people down by bots, 1 mid, 1 top, and 1 dead. And I wonder who's going to take it. Vinci. It looks like Vinci's going to take it.
Roshan
Yep.
has fallen to the
41-48. First rush of the game. And I would like them to see them push a tower, potentially just go mid lane, take a tower. If it goes well, take bot tower again. I think tier 3s at this stage is quite bold. But I'd like to see them take something. That's a heart done on the Razor now. How many slots has he got left? He doesn't. He's done. Maybe he gets rid of the BKB when it's at 5 seconds, which it is right now. But I still think it's quite worth it at 5 seconds anyway. Lich falls top. Yep. Three good kills top. AA dies, but 3 fall for WEX. Refresher for 10, remember. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can refresh BKB so it would be full 10 seconds. So now they're going to take a tower. They still have the Aegis as well, so I don't think it's completely ridiculous to go high ground now. I mean, they might not be able to take a full tower, but they can definitely just chip damage potentially. Oh no, just going to do the safe option, which is fine. They can't actually go for the other 2 lanes, so if they actually want to take another objectives with the Legion still down, they're going to have to try and bully mid a little bit. Arrow on the Yoga Magi. Centaur wishes to stop again, doesn't matter. Down anyway. TP back. Courier at the secret shop. What did he get? Perseverance for Vinci. So it is going to be a Lincoln Sphere. Yep, full Lincoln Sphere out for Vinci. I would like to see him stick it on the Invoker maybe, high value target and all that. Full, almost got AC on the Legion as well. He needs like 2k gold. No, more than 2k, like 2.5k gold if he wants to have buyback as well. Probably closer to 3k if he wants to be safe with it. Unless he gets some kills, then it's like only 2.5k. But he still needs quite a lot of gold if he wants to get that and buyback. Centaur now has his AC with 2.3k gold reliable, so he's definitely got buyback. 2 minutes left on the Aegis. Zeus has now finished his sheep stick. He's still got a bottle in his inventory. I assume that's when he goes back to base to just gets out quicker. And they've smoked up going into the jungle, but they're all top on the Radiance, so this isn't going to accomplish much. Maybe they can push down the tower, but we'll see. Can we go secret again? Yep, AC for Legion Commander. Forget about buyback. I think they need it at this point. Like, they're still quite far behind in, well, everything.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
So this tower is down.
It's probably fine. Trust
Maybe
me,
TOP
I'm a
will probably
supercomputer
stop
and
them
I
from
barely understand
going
what's
back,
happening right
from
now.
taking a full.
Radiant's bottom tower has been
Yeah,
destroyed.
they can't actually push high ground because TOP is pushing in top. So they lose a tower for nothing, but at least they don't lose racks.
Haste!
No more diffusal charges on the Morana. You can upgrade it? Yeah, you can upgrade it. I forgot what colour it was. That's sloppy by me. Blinking Sphere popped by the Zeus. Not entirely sure what. Was it popped it? Morana Invis used. No Zeus ult to counter, so. But now at least they know it's down, so they can feel a bit more confident pushing themselves, I guess. Let's have a look. Invoker was pushing top. He's got 4k gold on him. He needs most of it for buyback. Like, it's 1800 gold plus 750, so that's like 2,500 gold. 2k gold left. If he wants to get a hex, he can't get it. Polygon. Yep.
Great teamwork.
Double BKB out by TOP.
My blade clean.
Murder. Double kill.
Double ulti, double BKB.
Dyer's
And it
middle
ends up
barracks
being
is
a 3 for 3 and a buyback.
It's the witching hour.
I don't know if the buyback was particularly worth it, but he pulled back in the end. In the end, because of that huge gold loss for Witch Doctor, it was a good fight in the end for WEX. A large amount of XP going towards that Lich. I mean, yeah. Legion now has 100 damage stolen. It's not a huge amount, but it's alright. It's better than the 10 he had at like 30 minutes or something. Every time, Why So Serious looks like they're getting an advantage, and then they just lose it again. So Ogre Magi 116. He's struggling to say the least. So it's arguably not as bad as a 312 Legion, who's supposed to be a core and has had a very good start. So there is that, I guess. So tired. Lincoln's popped on the Morana. That was, I think, yeah. He's getting his money worth out of this Lincoln. I don't think there's a fight that goes on without him having his Lincolns popped. So, 2 pop, Legion Ogre, TOP pushing mid on his own again. Whereas there are 3 people in the jungle for Why So Serious. So they definitely want to stick as a pack. Gem for the Lich. Pretty useful for the Marauder ulti, excuse me.
Allies.
Rush is not quite up, it's another
Haste.
minute and a bit. Yeah, minute and a bit. Invisible Centaur. Where's the Lich with the gem? Nowhere near.
Arms for the dead.
Centaur absorbs the Lich ulti. 1 second. 2 seconds on his blink again. Can you do it? Nope, doesn't want to. I'm gonna go for Legion Protection instead. BKB's out. Not much you can do there. That is his 8-second BKB. Moomin chasing after this Marana. He did upgrade the Diffusal Blade in the end to give him some extra Diffusal charges, and he's now down to 5. Arrow of Destiny? Nope. Link, Centaur ulti. Rough Stomp, Double Edge.
You have no right to
Double Zeus ulti, and they just managed to get out safely. Pretty good fight for WEX again, I think. All these little pickoffs to bring it slightly further back into Weiss Osiris' favour, but and then they'd have one big fight which they just lose. Runner ulti incoming bot. Missing his hoof stomp, and then BKB TP out. Nothing they can do to stop that. I believe the Razor is... What the fuck was that? I guess they're checking Rush. But Razor, just like casually invis, why not? Rana got the purge off that, pretty sick. Double BKB, double ulti. Zeus is still down. Won't have ulti when he will have ulti when he comes back up, but 2-for-1. The gem is down. Another good fight for Weiss Osiris.
They're the last you'll hear.
8k on the Razor. He can't do anything with it though. I mean, what does he do? Does he buy a Necrobook? Like, stick his whatever in the trees, Necrobook, turn it. Roshan down. Verka's probably going to take it when he gets rid of the gem. Nope. Rana gets it. 23-20. 63-20. Not 23-20.
shadows take us.
Full travels on the Legion now and Miranda ulti. There's no one around to kill though, so... And they reveal it with, by placing that ward, so... Ping ping. Voka, 2.7k gold, he wants to save for buyback. Buyback's just under 2k now, so he's probably going to stick around 2500 reliable gold if he can to plan for the future. Oh, TP, unfortunately TP in. I don't think there's much Invoker can do about it right now, like, it's only solo.
It's all the same to me.
This is turning into a long game as well, oh dear. There's no Divines in this game at least. No Reducer, no Anti-Mage. X. DP in by Legion. Okay. 300 last hits on Zeus, 550 on TOP. Net worth. Centaur Morano now at the top with the Razor, who is like 10k gold ahead, but he's also got like 10k gold in his stash, so like he's not really that far ahead in terms of actual net worth, I guess. Legion ulti. I don't think he lost the duel, but 2 kills for WEX, 3 kills for WEX. The lanes are quite far pushed out. Actually, buyback is everyone, basically. Yeah. Oh, Legion doesn't have buyback, neither does the Lich. Whoops. That could prove costly if they can clear creep waves quickly. 75 seconds. The Razor can buy back, so it's essentially 3v5 if they can kill this wave. Well, it take about 30 seconds for the wave to actually come down. So
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Razor buys back.
Illumines me.
Oh, nope. Hey, ulti going in, missing. Invoker died. Invoker Ogre dies. Vinci jumps over the top. GP has brought back now. Razor ulti. If he dies again, I think they're in big trouble. 1 second on. Yep. He's dead for 114 seconds. No buyback on him.
Beats of your heart.
Moomin is now stunned. Moomin's dead.
Top tower is under attack.
Unthinkable.
Aegis for Mirana. That's. Zeus has brought back. He doesn't have ulti though.
Star divine.
And I think this is mid tower down. I don't know what they can do really. I mean, Invoker's quite low, I guess. But Santar's just sitting at the top lines. The front lines, not doing much. Yeah, like, what are they going to do? Are they going to duel him?
Tower is under
They actually duel him in the end. But, Witch Doctor ulti? They get him? They get the Legion Commander down from
Radiant's
95.
top tower is being attacked.
They get the tier 3. I'm just going to back, I think. Could maybe take the tier 2 top. I think it might go down on his own.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. You're allowed to start trying now.
Yeah. Buyback on the Centaur. They really want to push this in. They feel like they need to win now. They've got 50 seconds and tier 2 down. RVS said dead.
Radiant's top tower has been destroyed.
Melee barracks down mid.
Barracks is being attacked. Radiant has fortified its structures.
Melee barracks.
Radiant's
Range barracks.
middle
I'm gonna go for more.
has been destroyed. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Don't hit the buildings, Data. Get the tower down. Moomin.
Mega kill.
No buyback. Just used it before.
It was not love.
18 seconds on the Razor. Tier 3 tower down. Melee barracks down.
Bottom barracks is under attack.
Range barracks.
Radiant's
Falling.
bottom barracks has been
Down.
destroyed.
They're gonna go for more.
Bottom barracks has fallen.
5 seconds on this Razor. Are they gonna just go for megas? Maybe they have time. A lot of damage on the Mirana. Let's see. Can they do it? No. Safety first. There's only 2 of them up at the moment. 10 seconds left on the Legion Commander. Tier 3 down. 3 seconds on the Legion.
Tower has fallen.
We will have a TP in if you can.
Radiant's middle tower
Melee
is
barracks
being
down.
attacked.
Just one max left for Megas.
Top barracks has fallen.
Mega creeps for Why So Serious. And Mirana ulti out.
Has spawned mega creeps.
That was well played. Very well played. They got everything they could. And now, WEX are in deep shit. Mega creeps. They have to try and push now, I guess. I don't know.
Who spoiled that shot?
But they're just gonna regate. We Ogre Magi dead. Legion. Legion's a pig. Down. No buyback on him still. Tier 4 tower taking damage. Vinci fighting up against Razor. Gonna jump out? 20 HP. Good jump out. Data's in trouble. Yep. Data's dead.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Half health on both tier 4. TOP. Maybe in trouble. Healed up. Mirana dead. Data back in the game. Bought back. Ra dead. Mirana bought back. They want to finish this now. All dead. GG. GG, well played. Very well played by W. Why So Serious? A good end, I think. They fucked up the laning stage, but they brought it back very, very well, taking the fight to win necessary. taking the fights where they could, just holding off. Doesn't matter had WEX for quite a long time, and eventually Zeus. Yeah, the Zeus pick was not great, to be honest. I think they should have picked someone else. But yeah, I think there's another game now, so we'll see you in a bit.